All right. Good morning. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Still Tuesday, right? Yeah. Beautiful sunny day here in Benedictine, Maine. Let me see what the weather is. Let me see here. Won't come up. 25 degrees coming out of the chute. A high of 38 today. Shorts and mittens, baby. Ice is still on the lake, the pond, but we're getting there. We're getting there. How you guys doing this morning? Pop in the chat. How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10? Welcome back, Ben Bryant, breaking the tape this morning. How are you, buddy? How's the family? Yeah, we'll stay warm, Andrea. Gonna take a shoot down to Lincoln today. See a few people. So got some other calls today. Doing a podcast later this afternoon with Phil Kornichuk. So I'm gonna try to get that out tonight. Good morning, Distract What on Instagram. Good to see you. Hang around. You might enjoy yourself. Good morning, Rick and Sherry Turner this morning. How are you guys doing? Welcome. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Looks like Bob Ford is on here on Instagram. Yeah, it's a Turner morning. We got Fred Turner, Rick Turner, Sherry Turner, Bob Turner. All right, where's Mom? Get her on here. And Wendy's here too. So yeah, only a 7. UConn lost in the Final Four. Yeah. You know what? I just kind of have a renewed commitment to a bedtime at 9 o'clock, and I try to honor that. I didn't try to honor that last night. I honored it. I went to bed. So I'm like, well, they're going to have to get through the Final Four game without me. I'll catch up on it in the morning. Sleep was more important. So restful sleep eludes me like a skilled ninja, says Ben. Yeah, you want a Dave, Howard. What's happening? Yeah, the Turners are showing up today, Andrea. Watch out. If a fight breaks out, we're in good shape. Good morning, Tyler Kirk. Good morning. Yeah, hello, Wendy. What's happening? Yeah, good to see all of you guys. I've been up and kicking ass and taking names here for a few hours now. Who's next? Just kidding. Good morning, Bill Hillstrom. What's happening? Good to see you. Yeah, it's the Turner show today, I guess. So, yeah, Casper Screens East is here. Good morning, Richard. Make sure you throw that link in. If you guys have a business or you'd like the folks on this thread to interact with you, because they're all pretty good dudes and dudettes, throw your link in. Good morning, Elizabeth Greer from Natchez. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, Dan Bennett is here. Good looking breakfast you had there with Catroni and Bunker. Good crew. Yeah, good to see you guys. I'm glad you're here. It's good to be seen. Feeling good, feeling energetic, ready to rock and roll and do some good stuff today. So let me make sure the comments are coming on the screen there so you guys can see them too. So notice I got a new ticker tape at the bottom announcing the Accountability Gap free training tonight at 7 p.m. I'll talk about that a little bit more later in the show. So see, that's called an open loop, right? Or a tease. I'm highly skilled now. Watch out. I'm a fairly dangerous man. So today's day 10, all right, of our talk on ascension. And, you know, it has spanned last 9 days, of course, now 10, and us traveling from, hey, the coast of Maine to the peaks and valleys of Utah and back again. You know, we're talking about the summit today, okay? See that on the hat? The summit. So what a way to end it, right? And we talk a lot about how it's a destination, but it isn't just a destination, okay? Good morning, Victor Anthony. The summit is a way of seeing the world, okay? So today we're going to plant the flag, all right? We're recapping the entire ascent, the last 9 days, and I'll invite you to join me at our next level of training, which is tonight at 7 p.m. So, yeah. There you go, Wendy. Ben's teeing you right up. Always greasing the wheels for you. So, yeah. So day 10, the summit, wrapping things up. Looking back at the last 9 days, a little retrospective here for you. It was kind of a fast climb. Days 1 through 3 were like the preparation, right? We started with, you know, shifting our horizon, right? Moving our eyes from the dashboard to the windshield, okay? And we increase that internal velocity to kill indecision. We did a gear check on day 3, okay, to strip away the dead weight, like what's in our pack, what's holding us back, Okay, these are all videos that are still on YouTube, guys. Days 4 through 6 was about engagement. We navigated the approach to the climb. All right, we crossed the threshold where commitment becomes real. Okay, where you having to plant that flag. Okay, then we hit up the impact phase. Was about when we were in Utah, where theoretical leadership met the reality of the mountain. Okay, and a little rappelling down over a 150-foot cliff. They didn't tell me I was going to be dangling like a spider from a from a rope. So, and Wendy did it too. She went before me. I didn't get to see her go, but I was awfully proud of her and me for doing that. So, yeah. Good morning, Mark Bunker. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Day 7 through 9 was more of the mastery. Okay, we talked about friction, gaining friction for traction. We gained, the 10,000-foot clarity with the view. Okay, and yesterday we talked about integration. Okay, bringing the mountain back to the valley, bringing the stuff that you learn from the book that you read or the podcast you listened to or the event you went to, bringing it back and putting it to work, not just throwing it on the shelf. Okay, making it work for you. Okay. So the core concept I want to talk with you guys about today is the summit really is the starting line. Okay. Most people think the summit is the end. How we made it, right? Whew, we can take the pack off. For a true leader, summit really is just a base camp. Okay. For the next bigger mountain. Okay. And you can see on that logo where the mountains just keep going up and up and up. We are never truly finished. Okay. Damn, that stinks, right? We keep going. There's always a new level of personal development or business development. That's why I love this field. There's always something to learn. Like I said, we spent Sunday just continuing to make what we learned, the week before pay. And I've restructured my mornings. I've restructured how I sleep. I've restructured everything, really everything that's going on. And everything. When I went out there, I was like, all right, everything's in play. And if you avail yourself to a process like that, you can make some real gains. Okay. We talked about the view from the top. And now that you have the perspective, you can't go back to playing small, right? You just can't. Think about me, like the reigniting of Summit Coaching and Consulting. It's not just a reboot, guys. It's a commitment to stay at that altitude. We're all done screwing around. All done. And I want you guys to have that same energy. Or try to breathe that into you through this live, okay? All right? And there's a responsibility when you get to the peak, all right? Some people say it's lonely at the top, but you eat better, okay? But when you reach the summit, you free dive. Come on, Ben, I'm in a mood here. When you reach the summit, your job is to reach back down, all right? And show others the path, offer a hand up, help show the way, help lead the way. That's what leadership is. Taking care of the people in your care. All right. Whew. All right. Fired up this morning on the backside of a cup of coffee. Yeah, Dave Zemchek, I'm looking forward to this evening as well. Speaking of which, if these trainings, these 10 days, haven't shifted your perspective, we've only scratched the surface, guys. Okay. All right. I'm hosting a live training tonight and Thursday night. It's the same one. Okay. So if you can't make tonight, you can come Thursday. You can come both, if you're a slow learner like me. It takes two. Hey, my retention's bad. That doesn't make me a bad person. Okay. All right. So come tonight or come Thursday night. What is it? We're going to dive into the accountability gap. Okay. If you like I've said right along probably for the last 2 weeks, like, what you need to do. We're going to talk about the gap between what you have to do and actually doing it. Okay. Is it going to be motivational? Yeah. Is it going to be inspirational? Yeah. Educational? Mm-hmm. Will you get something out of it? Yeah. At the end, will you hear what I'm up to with my one-on-one coaching and my group program? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all kinds of good stuff tonight. All right. So the link is in the description. Okay. Right down, right in the chat. Okay. So check that out. Grab the link. Wendy has put it in or is going to put it in. Guys, the air's better up top. Like I said, lonely at the top, but cheap better. I don't love that one, but the air's better. Okay. You don't want to climb alone. Okay. It's a big gap, Ben says. Yeah. I'm reading. If you guys weren't on yesterday, I'm reading this book, the Gap and the Gain. I can't. Yeah, I get my background blurred, but maybe you can see it. The Gap and the Gain. I can't believe I haven't read this book yet. I've had it for a while. And another thing, let me ask you a question in the chat. Do you guys leave the cover, the book jacket on your book while you read it? Or do you take it off and set it aside and preserve it so when you put your books back on the shelf, they look nicey nice? So which one? I know people go both ways on that. So yeah, Casper said, when my climbing friends get gripped and want to go down, I tell them, you have to come up here first before we can go down. Yeah, for sure. What goes up must come down. Yeah, got the branding going on, Mark. That's right. Like I said, we're all done messing around. Good morning, Dustin Hippensteel. Guys, success is not a place you arrive at, but a new way of traveling, okay? We're going to talk about that tonight. Yeah, Steve says, always take the cover off. Of course, right? This is why we can't have nice things. It gets all tattered and everything. Now, the real trick is to make sure you can find the book jacket when you go to put it back on the shelf, right? Then we had kids. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Sure. Guys, hop in the chat, grab the link from Wendy. Book cover off when reading, says Dad. Yeah, for sure. I can't remember who I was having that debate with. They always leave the cover. It might be Wendy, but she's probably one of the few people that could do that and not screw the jacket up because she just takes care of stuff. So yeah, guys, I'm excited about tonight. It's at 7:00. I'm gonna bring the fire. I hope you show up. I hope you tell your friends about it. We got about 40 people spanned across both nights. We'll get you out. If you haven't received a confirmation email yet, make sure we'll get that out to you today. Yeah, animals in the chat. Guys, the climb never ends. It just truly gets better. Okay. If you haven't been here before, I'm Bob Turner. This is #Live365. We do this every single day. I think today it's day 467. And yes, Matthew Padron, you're probably the other person I know that could actually read a whole book and not screw up the book jacket. So always keep the jacket and use for a bookmark. Oh, come on, Dustin. Wendy's my spirit animal. Leave it on. We'll save the toilet paper over the top or under for another day. What do they call it? Bangs or mullet? That's an ongoing debate in this household as well. But I've given up and gone with bangs. So, pick your battles, right? I buy the book for reference and the shelf, but listen to the audiobook mostly. Yeah. It's interesting. I was reading this morning, and I kept getting distracted. So I really have to work at paying attention, and really it has to be quiet. I can't have anything going on or I get distracted. So jackets on books are for when you own a mansion and you only read in the smoking room and leave the book on the table to impress your guests. Yeah, I'm one of those psychopaths. You're one of those people. Bangs all the way, says Mark. I don't know, man. You get a better tear with the mullet. It makes zero sense to take a protective cover off a book. You don't put it back on after it gets all messed up on to cover that. Pretty much the same. Yeah. Laundry and learning. Yeah. Good stuff, guys. I know we can always have a spirited debate here in the in the 365. Guys, listen, take 30 more seconds of your time. Tonight's important, okay? Hosting the free live training, okay? I'm not calling it a webinar because it's not just me talking at you guys. I want it to be interactive. I want you to show up with the biggest constraint you have in your business. It's scheduled for an hour. If it goes longer than that, we have to put more work in. We will, okay? I'm also running it on Thursday night, okay? The problem that a lot of people have, they don't have an information problem. They've read the books, right? They've listened to the podcast. You got great ideas, goals, plans, right? But not executing on what they're capable of. Okay. Elizabeth, looking forward to seeing you. Thank you. That's what I call the accountability gap. Okay. So tonight, inside this training, I'll give you a little sneak peek. I'm going to break down 4 things that are usually missing. Number 1, clarity. Number 2, cadence. Number 3, scorecard. Number 4, real accountability, okay? Because if one of these things is off, it's like taking a tire off your car. Your results are going to be off, okay? It's not going to go down the road right. Okay. I'm going to show you how it's exactly how it's costing you, and some of you, how much it's costing you, literally, in your business and in your life. Okay. So here's what I want you to do. Sign up. Come see us tonight, guys. You'll have fun. We'll have, I imagine the chat will be as spirited as it is here. Okay. I want you to show up. I want you to be engaged. Bring something to write with. I want you thinking. I want you to actually walk away with something that you can use immediately. Okay. We do some topics here on the 365. Okay. We're going to go deeper tonight. Okay. So I'm telling you, if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been inconsistent, if you feel like you're capable of more, tonight's exactly where you need to be. Get in the room. Okay. Jess, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. It's been a bit. So, Ben, I'm just coming for the chat. This is why we can't have nice things right there. That's right. That's why. Oh, shoot. Get registered, guys. I'll see you tonight. We're getting more registrations every single day. I'm fired up to be back doing what I love on the mountain that I love climbing. Okay. It was great for the last year to collaborate with Steve, but it's been this pivot has been energizing, reinvigorating, and giving me a new lease on life. So I'm fired up. Hope to see you guys tonight. If you have questions, shoot them at me. Let me know. Is it just for contractors? Nope. Is it just for business owners? Nope. If you're a leader, you're part of a team, you're working on stuff, you're working on you, show up. Okay. Here's what it costs. $0. Okay. All right. Wendy and I make brown grocery bag book covers for daily use. Yeah. I used to do that too. Yeah, we all did. I'm dating myself, right? So anyway, guys, have a great day. Please share this out. Hit me with a Google review if you can. All the things, YouTube subscription. We're up to 382 now. So yeah, just slowly moving the needle every single day. I love you guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you tonight. Take care.